Fill on your volume small bit. Okay, I'll be going straight to the point. It's a new month and just the bias for the month. Not too much. We're starting with USDJPY, USDJPY, how's USDJPY looking? So last month was bullish. It swept last month May swept April's low. We expected it to sweep April's high also, but price couldn't get there before the month ended. So it's a new month. We're expecting price to also probably get to sweep um April's high also. So the market has opened bullish and okay, I'm marking out some of the key levels we have, probably places where prices may get to retrace to, something like that before the taking of the movement. As I said before, price either takes out liquidity or rebalance and hold imbalance. So what do we have on the weekly? So our bias for the monthly is for UJ is bullish. So we want price to take out a price high and yeah, something like that. So how's the weekly? How did the week start? So the week started off bullish also. Um, for a while since last week and stuff, USD price has been consolidating in a while. So let's just go to the daily and mark out levels that price may react from. So we have this breaker key level here on the daily, breaker key level. We have this on the daily. We also have something like this, something like this. So today is still just Tuesday. So let me take the file to see if something is clear. So overall bias for UJ is we are bullish. Then you just have to look out using your own strategy. You look out places to either buy from till the high of that month has been taken out. So this is probably a good zone to buy from. This is probably a good zone. And your stop loss here, something like this. You buy from here and continue to the upside where this is almost your liquidity because this is a cluster of this thing. But there's also a possibility that price may just break out from here and continue to the upside movement. Anyhow, just adjust your strategy and work with it. Moving on, we have gold. Yeah, this I called this trade on gold yesterday and it's in profit though, but I doubt that it will get TP. But then let's see. Let me clear out everything first. Monthly, let's go to the monthly since it's a new month. Last month swept. So since March, gold has been bearish in a way, trying to correct liquidity. So last month swept previous month and all that. It's just this March low that has been there for a while. So the month has started and not too much information on the monthly, but then there is this something like this. Almost you can almost swear that is a trend line, something like that. But then we don't literally trend lines that much, but then something like this. You can almost swear it's a trend line, but then let's go to the weekly. So we have this previous month's low, just marking it out for reference. Now, how did how did last week close? Last week closed as a doji indecisive candle. Price has been consolidating, trying to either take out all these whole low or continue to the upside. So nothing decided yet. And where is price reacting from? Hmm, Still nothing at this demand zone here. Price has been reacting from this is demand zone here. So that's why price is kind of indecisive. Um, should it go up or should it come down? There are still lots of orders to be tapped from there. But last week was a sweep, a huge sweep that caused a doji indecisive candle. Now, what do you have on the daily? On the daily, you have something like this. So gold is still at a indecisive level till it either breaks out or not. So if price breaks out this high, if price breaks out this from this zone, where's my trend line? If price breaks out from here, then we will continue the buy movement. We'll be looking for buy entries to continue the buy movement. But then if price doesn't break out and continue selling, then we'll look for sell opportunities. Um, and if you look at this trend line theory that I judged, probably price may just do something like this. Not a financial advice, just probability, something like this. But then let's watch out what gold is trying to do then. Well, if price breaks out from this daily zone here, then we'll be looking for buy opportunities to take the buy to the upside. I hope that's clear. Um, what else do we have? Okay, let me check the forward to confirm something. Sha. This year price is reacting from this breaker block here. This breaker block price is reacting from there to the upside. So if price eventually respects this breaker block and takes out this high, then we'll be looking for buy opportunities. If I was trying to gamble this trade, I also take from this breaker block here. Yeah, take from here and probably see what happens. But then I'm not going to just jump into this trade now. You have to put them my risks and all that stuff. So our bias for gold is we are waiting for that daily high to be taken. That daily high to be taken. Then we can now look for buy opportunities. So there's also a possibility price may use this particular breaker block I marked out now because this almost this a break of structure in internal break of structure by the way, internal break of structure. So it can be is looking like a continuation move. But let's see what market does actually. Um ADJPY, ADJPY, ADJPY. What do you have on ADJPY? Price has been bullish every month. Every month has been bullish. Every month has been bullish right from every month has been bullish since this year. So price already is at last month's high. So even if you are looking for a correction, it will be to this upper close key level here. If you're looking for a correction trade that will continue the upward movement, then we have on the weekly. What do we have on the weekly? So yes, on the weekly we have this. Hope my laptop doesn't turn on the phone. No? Okay, on the weekly we have this.